Hey everyone, what's good? Chill Lantern here, and bringing you a very different style of video today. I thought I would explain the plays that I do, the teams that I create, why, and hopefully I can get some feedback from you guys as well, because everybody in the comments always have great contributions to teams, move choices, even the plays as well. So, quick overview of the team. I thought we would use Mystical Power Azelf, and the beautiful thing about Mystical Power is that you always get a special attack increase. Like there's Charge Beam, but that's I think 70%, and with this it's Stab, it's 90% accurate, so probably going to be missing some of the time. But if you're worried about that, you can run Wide Lens instead to increase the accuracy by 10%. I went with Wise Glasses just to give us that extra firepower, because even without a buff, we're still rocking a 349 special attack. Opponents should still be scared of a massive 125 special attack, but for that extra 10% boost, we've got Wise Glasses and the increase in power there. And Azelf actually has a very wide move pool and it's got great coverage. So at the minute I've got Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt, and I think Tera Blast Fighting, because the only thing that can really stop this is Kingambit coming in and Sucker Punching, because it's just a prime target for a Sucker Punch. So to help Azelf reach his full potential, we've got Muck, Assault Vest, Terra Flying to avoid Great Tusks, Earthquakes, Headlong Rushes, that kind of thing. Assault Vest for Goldengo, mainly, because it can rock back with a knockoff. Drain Punch again for Kingambits, because if Azelf goes down, I don't think this team has really got enough firepower to deal with it. We've got Close Combat here as well, but fairly standard set. Olumamola is rocking the usual stuff as well. Kyrim is slightly different. Max Speed, a little bit of bulk with the HP investment, Substitute, Protect, Pressure Stall, and can also mess with Kingambits as well. We've got Banded Scissor in the back because I feel like I haven't seen a Banded Scissor in a little while, so I want to bring it back. And classic Rapid Spinner and Close Combat there. I really like to use Temper Flare just to catch Goldengos trying to switch in if you ever want a Rapid Spin, and if it's got no defensive investment, then Temper Flare, I think Okos, you might need to Terra Fire as well, but it's a good option. So for now we're going to rock with Close Combat, just got to be careful of those Goldengos, but we've got some options at the very least, so we will jump straight into battle number 1. Right, so the Pokemon I was most worried about seeing Kingambit is there, but that's fine. We've got Skelleridge, which is kind of annoying just because of Unaware. We've got Dragapult, which is always scary just because it's so fast. Rotom could be anything, but I feel like it's probably going to be Will-O-Wisp looking at the team. But what do we want to lead with? I feel like they're going to lead with Rotom, so the safest thing, we'll just lead Kyrim. We've got Protect. We can give them the Protect, but they lead with Dragapult instead. Yeah, I feel like this is a very status heavy team. We've got Will-O-Wisp here, Nuzzle there, maybe a Thunder Wave there. We'll Protect anyway, see what they want to do. Dragon Darts, yeah, perfect. Then yeah, we'll just swap into our defensive wall. That's fine. We'll flip turn here. I've got Will-O-Wisp on there too, but that is not a problem. I think we'll go Kyrim now, actually, and click Substitute. Eating that Will-O-Wisp. Torch Song. Okay. Luckily it keeps our Substitute intact for next time, but I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. Hitting super hard as well. Yeah, so they're going to get scared out. They might go Rotom Wash, but I do not want this to... I don't want to over-predict. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll protect and see what they want to do. They might just Volt Switch. Yeah, that's fine. That's not going to break our sub. So yeah, we'll just click Freeze Dry. I think we're doing really good. Not running any Scarf or anything. That's always good to know. We'll protect again to get more health back, because they're probably Infiltrator, which is why they brought it in so quickly. But if I go into Olomomola now, then I mean they could predict a switch, but I feel perfectly fine going into Olomomola. They could predict it, but Kyurem is too valuable. It outspeeds Rotom, Freeze Dry, outspeeds Skelleridge, obviously, but Earth Power, Freeze Dry, it's too useful. So we'll flip turn again, and since they stayed in, I think we're gonna go Scizor, and I feel like they're banded running Dragon Darts, because they didn't U-turn or anything like that on. So I think I will U-turn, since they're probably fearing a knockoff. Or I could dual Wing Beat, because I was just going to U-turn, and I guess it would be the perfect opportunity to maybe go with Azelf, but I don't know if that's too early, because Great Tusk sometimes runs a knockoff, and Skelleridge is low enough where a Mystical Power might KO, but then yeah, we'll dual Wing Beat. Yeah, so Azelf there would have been really good, but dual Wing Beat again is perfectly fine. So read them pretty well. Skelleridge, do you outspeed me? Is the question. I think you do. I think it's close, because I've got no. I put that extra like 4 points that nobody really knows what to do with in special defense rather than speed. Do I KO? I think I kill, but I don't. I think I get outsped. Is the problem. So we'll go Muck. Torch Song, yeah, that's fine. And I think I'll just hit a good, clean knockoff, because whatever you go into is not going to appreciate it. Yeah, Kingambit, that's fine. See what is rocking with leftovers, that's good. And then we'll hit it with Drain Punch. Nobody ever expects Drain Punch on Muck for some reason, but it works really well with Assault Vest, just to get that recovery. And we'll Shadow Sneak just to pick the Rotom off. Nobody expects Shadow Sneak either. Muck is so underused. I feel like if you haven't tried it, you should try it. Is it going to be Dragon Darts, or because I'm not too bulky on the physical side? Do I need Olomomola for anything anymore? Not really. I mean, a Wish Pass would be nice, but yeah, U-turn. I was afraid of that. And then, to be fair, a knockoff would have been fine. Like, I wouldn't have minded staying in. But we'll flip turn. Yeah. See, 166 and it outsped. And that's 166. This is 166. 136. So it does outspeed. Okay. Does Scizor KO with a knockoff at this point? I mean, I am banded. Oh, but I get outsped. Yeah, of course. Obviously. Do I commit the Tera Water? I mean, I've got Tusk in the back for Kingambit. I've got Bullet Punch. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to Tera Water knockoff. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Because now their team doesn't really know what to do. Yeah, they can U-turn all they want, but the only real Pokemon that I need to be worried about right now, I think, is Kingambit. I think that's the only Pokemon that's going to cause me issues. So we're going to Muck here. Our special wall, Giga Drain, perfect. I predict them to switch into Kingambit, but a Poison Jab is just too good. Yeah. No poison, which is a shame. But we'll do it again. Yeah, don't want to overpredict right now. They need to try and make some plays. This definitely outspeeds me, but I don't need Muck anymore. That's banded, so Alamomola's more useful. So we'll Drain Punch. Oof, big hit. Iron Head. Do I live a Sucker Punch? I don't think I do. So I'm going to Shadow Sneak, predicting a Sucker Punch. But they outspeed. Yeah. That was my fault. But if I go into how much does Flip Turn do? I don't think I'm burnt. It probably doesn't do a lot. But because I need to be careful of that Dragapult, because it's banded and it's got to lock itself into something, and the more options I have, the more I can just lock out this game. So yeah, Terra Ghost would have been good to be able to lock that out with, but oh well. I feel like Bullet Punch banded actually is fine. But I feel like you also outspeed as well. So maybe this is a mistake. No, okay, cool. That could have been a mistake, but we'll also get some clean damage off with a banded Bullet Punch on this Dragapult too. Terra Ghost. Yeah, having Muck in the back would have been really good. But I don't think that they can do anything now. I think it's GG. Yeah, we'll just pick it off with an Ice Spin. It doesn't matter. Awesome. Well, great game. Wasn't able to... we'll save the replay. Wasn't able to get Azelf in, but I think we'll be able to try and make it work. I think with the Great Tusk switching, we might have been able to do something with Azelf, but it was much safer just because Dragapult could come in and revenge it. It's the only thing that it had. If it went Kingambit, that would have been fun, but we'll try again within a different match. Alright, we've got a Sun team. It looks pretty interesting, actually. We've got Comfy there with Growth, Whimsicott with Chlorophyll, probably Prankster Sunny Day, maybe. And then the usual Photosynthesis Mons. So, Ninetales naturally outspeeds Kyurem, doesn't it? That's 328. Yeah. I think we'll lead Kyurem again, because they're going to want to get the sun up. And we'll substitute straight away. Yeah, because they're probably fearing Earth Power. I mean, Encore's probably going to come out. No? Perfect. Oh, Life Orb. Well, that's simple. That's easy. I've got no idea why they did that. Draining Kiss now, so Sizzle, easy. Yep. I mean, I predict the switch, so I don't think Bullet Punching is going to be really good. Yeah, well, U-turn, perfect. Speed. That's a shame. Rocky Helmet, though. Because I was hoping to go into Azelf and do something, but it's speed. Which means it's probably more utility, max HP speed. Which means knockoff's probably coming. I know, but without the sun and everything, I outspeed everything. I'll go to Azelf now. Well, Mystical Power, but I expect a knockoff. No, okay. 42. I don't think this can KO me with anything in particular. And yeah, I'm just going to Mystical Power again. Even with the HP they get back. Life Orb. Oof, close. Okay. I don't want to... I mean, Mystical Power is going to hit everything, but I don't want to miss. So I think I'm just going to go with a safe Dazzling Gleam. Because at this point, it's definitely going to KO. Yeah. I was going to say, at this point, they would bring in Wake, right? So... I'm definitely going to get outsped. If they flip turn, I think there's a chance I could live in the sun, but it's not. Is it worth sacking Azelf? Because without the sun, it actually puts in work against those two. We'll save it. We'll try and save it. There we go. So we'll... Knockoff isn't really going to do much because the sun's going to activate and it will get the full turn. Yeah, we'll just Poison Jab. Also, it's not choiced. Good to know. Oh, okay. Interesting. I think that's an interesting switch. That's an interesting switch. I mean, it's free for me, but I was not expecting that. We'll Poison Jab now. Weatherball might... Ooh, just about. Nice. Got the poison too. I mean... Yeah, Muck at this point is done. Do I want to save it at all? If I go into Olomomola, it's got Weatherball. It's probably got Solar Beam, right? Or I don't think they even run Solar Beam anymore. But then if I swap, then it'll give them the... Because if I swap out, then they'll swap out and they can reset the sun later. But I think at this point, the sun's kind of not really necessary. We'll just Shadow Sneak for damage. That's fine. And then we'll go back into Azelf now, since I definitely outspeed. And Dazzling... Nope. Just Dazzling? Because it's resistant. No, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So 5 more turns, and not choiced. What item are they running then? Because I'm kind of curious as to what item they're running. If I can somehow get past the sun, then Azelf's going to be really nice, but if I try and save it, is that going to cost me more, you know? We'll go Olomomola, because we've got answers for Tusk if we really need it. And not only that, but I also have Protect, so it just wastes another turn of knockoff. Knockoff? That's interesting. I think we'll Wish, just be really annoying. And flip turn, Draco Meteor. That's kind of perfect, to be perfectly honest. Because, yeah, we can Protect here. Yep, and then the sun's gone. Awesome. And I think at -2 we can eat 1 Draco Meteor. But then it's not, it's not choiced. Well, yeah, what does they even want to do? What do they even want to do? Freeze Dray. Yeah, again, I think this game's done. This is definitely going to KO though. Do I swap into Sizzle just to... No, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need to. but I will. Because that did 35. I really want to see their item. Assault vest. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Am I going to be able to KO from this point? If I Tera Fighting? Yeah, I think so. Nice. Easy. I don't know how they why they played the way that they did, but that was another easy game. And a little bit of Azelf action. There we go, straight into Battle 3, and this is a much more typically OU team. I can see them leading Lando or Samurott. So which one? If I lead... I mean, Kyurem, again, is just a really good lead into anything. Yeah, we'll just freeze dry. Sash. Nice. Ceaseless Edge. Does it run Sucker? It might do, but Aqua-Jet even easier. That would have been a really free substitute if I'd have been brave enough, but I wasn't brave enough. Right. We've got... I mean, looking at the team, they're probably special. So Muck's going to be really good. Really, really good. Yeah, Calm Mind. Just easy, simple. I'm not going to play around a Tera. Everybody seems to underestimate Muck, like they did. Yeah, now that they're mad. Do I go at Azelf now? How much would a U-turn do? Like, super effective. I feel like that would be a 2-hit KO. Azelf is not very... People usually use it as like a focus sash stealth rocker, don't they? I also want to try and get rid of those spikes, if I can. Do I go Tusk? And kind of use Olomomola as like the middle play? Yeah, I think I will. Stealth Rock. Yeah, I definitely want to try and get rid of these rocks then, so we'll flip turn. Rocky Helmet. Yep. Into Tusk. And Rapid Spin. They might Terra Ghost. Some Landos are Terra Ghost. Yeah, but they're more scared of Ice Spinner, surely. Zam. Simple, easy. I don't think I've got a good answer to Zam. I think it's just going straight back into Olomomola. Yeah, and hoping for a Scald Burn. Yeah, Body Press. Yeah. I think that might be it. Oh, that's super... I don't have any Terras that kind of counter that. I've got Muck, but that's not good. I can Bullet Punch, but it's not going to do much against a fully... perfect. Oh, that burn is so good. I mean, it might run Rest, but it's so good to get that burn. And the fact that I don't see a Rest now makes me feel like they might not have it. So, what do I want to do? They probably still run Crunch as coverage for Goldengo. But we'll Wish here. How much does that do? 37. Oh, is Azelf going to live? How many... How many body presses can Azelf live? Because I've got the Wish coming through. I think I can do it. So okay, he predicted the switch, but that's fine. Because I don't want to play this game of Wish and stall and everything like that. It's the one thing that drives me nuts is stall. It's so annoying. Why? Oh, you run Roar instead. Okay, that's fine. It's a bit of a 50-50 between Roar and Rest. But we got some damage. Yeah, pretty standard set. No, I really want to save Muck for Iron Moth, because that could get out of hand. So we'll go straight back into Olomomola. Body Press 33. We'll Wish. That's fine. Click Protect. Crunch. Easy. We'll Wish again. Nice. And I think we'll Flip Turn, because we can get a free... Yeah, exactly. That's nice. Yeah, still got his leftovers, but oh well. I'm almost tempted to go into Muck just to be really annoying, because then Iron Moth doesn't threaten at all. Yeah, I think I will do that, just to be that guy. At this point, I don't even care. Right, Wish, Roar, perfect. Azelf, even better. And I'll even get it back this turn as well. So Crunch, awesome. And then the Wish will come through. Yeah, Roar was perfect for me there. I feel like, yeah, the Kingambit now. And this is an easy Tera Fighting, because they're not going to expect it. Yeah, they didn't even think I could do anything. Mystical Power is probably not a KO, but also Earthquake is not a thing for me, so more Mystical Power. Stealth Rock, those late game rocks are going to save... Oh, okay, they thought he was going to be saved by the late game rocks, but yeah, Azelf very easily clearing up there. Honestly, if I didn't get that burn on Zam, I think I would have been in a very different position, but you can argue the luck of that in the comments. But yeah, we'll try one more game, and I think Azelf has proved it's worth a little bit. So honestly, try the team. I think it's really fun. But here, yeah, again, Kingambit's so overused, man. But looking at the team, we'll lead Kyrim. It's just such a good lead into everything. I say that, it's not a good lead into this, or Kingambit, really. Scizor is the easy pick, because I don't want to get rocked by a Power Whip with the... Ooh. I'll just get rocked with some rocks then, that's different. Definitely Bullet Punch. Even if it breaks sturdy, I don't care. Yeah, that's a shame. That was a poor lead by me as well, actually. For some reason, I saw Ogerpon and I thought Wellspring, not Cornerstone. Yeah, outspeeds everything, so I think we'll just go into Azelf, and I don't want to miss, and I'd rather hit just a clean. Yeah, there we go. Because if I miss the 10%, I'll be mad. I don't think I'd be Chilled Lantern anymore. I'd be Mad Lantern. There we go. Let's just go back into Muck. Calm Mind. Poison Jab is a very good option. Because not only that, but with Poison Touch, there's like a 60% chance to get the poison. That's unlucky. Definitely needs a Poison Jab again. Yeah, that's a shame. Lost out on that roll. I mean, it's probably Terra Fairy, and I think even if it does Terra, I think a Headlong Rush does KO at this range. I think. Luckily, we don't live in that timeline. Saving the Terra for something else, but to be honest, I think Raging Bolt would have finished me if he Terra'd, because he can just Thunderclap and everything like that. Yeah, looking at the team, definitely special. maybe mixed, but I feel like it's more special than anything. Don't have any great play. It's physical. Really? 4 physical mons? Usually it's 50-50, but... Okay. That is fine then. He says, eating a close combat. Burn there would have been great. Because a knockoff's definitely coming for Azelf, and then I'm going to definitely have to Tera Fighting. And Kingambit and Iron Moth, now that I don't have Muck either. Yeah, I feel like this is a loss already. Yeah, knockoff. Definitely thought he'd predict that. I mean, he's got Spirit Break as well, right? Or is he Encore? Because otherwise Tusk could come in and do something. I mean, I might Tusk anyway. That's fine. No point Rapid Spinning, because he's still got to outspeed, which is a shame. Destiny Bond. I mean, I'll take that as well, to be honest. I'll go Azelf now. Because if Iron Moth comes out on any other... Yeah. If it comes out on any other Pokemon, then I've definitely lost. Because I can eat one move. Yeah, Fiery Dance. That does so much. And that's the only downside of Mystical Power, is that it's only 70 base power. If that was Psychic, I think it would have KO'd. But luckily it didn't get a special attack increase. So I think we'll just Thunderbolt. Yeah, gone down. Got one this time. Sludge Wave is definitely gonna... Yeah, I think we have to go Kyurem. Sludge Wave is 2. We'll just Earth Power. Do I Terra? Terra Ground. Poison. Ground resists poison, right? Because he's probably gonna... At this point, he's going for damage, right? Yeah, I think we will. Even better. Even better. Right, well, we reveal the leftovers, so he knows we're potentially a little bit bulkier, or at least maybe some kind of protect stuff. He hasn't Terra'd yet, has he? No. Substitute. Yeah, Dragon Dance, perfect. Right, we'll definitely freeze dry now, but I can see him Terra normaling very soon. Flying. Oh, okay. Do we somehow still have this? Tera Blast. I don't think I live a Tera Blast though. And if I swap into... If I swap into Olomomola, can I recover enough HP to live one? I don't think so. I mean, that's the only play that... I mean, it's not the only play, but I feel like this KOs. Yep. And then I would just need to hope for a Scald Burn here. Because otherwise I'd be wish protecting, and he does over 50 anyway, so yeah, GG. That's a shame. To be fair, that's a very scary team. I led pretty badly into that, but oh well. Anyway, I hope you guys saw the power of Azelf. It's pretty good. We went 3-1. If my maths is good, and it's not most of the time. But I'll leave a link to the team in the description, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.